good support. Yeah.
And I know that, you know, as far as old stuff back there, it's like been a 40-year journey, or, well, not quite that, but getting on, ever since I can remember trying to fix myself and all that, trying to like get over my mother. And I kept thinking the next thing is going to help me do that. And I don't know if you all have heard of Landmark Education.
Oh yeah, I did their entire curriculum. You did too, didn't you?
I've done their entire curriculum twice.
Yeah. I hear you.
And I've done many other courses, and I love them, but it's definitely a male energy thing. It's go out there and drive and
Very
push and
much.
work.
Very much.
And I'm tired.
That's when I left. They were trying to enroll me in a course called communication, where you were supposed to schedule yourself up and, you know, use this planner, and you were supposed to push yourself even harder to get even more done. And I looked at the guy and I just went, I'm moving into feminine energy.
Oh,
I'm moving into flow. He did not know what to say. He, you know, they're really good. They're really good at telling you, you know, overcoming all your objections. He just went. That was 9, 10 years ago, though. But
anyway, so I've been working very quote hard on myself, fix myself. I'm really ready to stop.
yeah, you can stop that.
It's exhausting
It is,
when you look back.
and it's never ending. And there's an aspect of you that knows it's never ending, and that gets discouraged because it knows it's never ending. It's sort of like working in the salt mines, where no matter how many times you use that pickaxe, you know that there's more the next day, that it's never going to end.
I'm not good enough and never will be. It's kind of like an old phrase.
Worthiness. Let's talk about that. And most of this, the Divine's going to do the heavy lifting through the Divine openings. Worthiness is one of those cornerstone things. I've said before that there are 2 things that can put a cap on your liberation. One is unworthiness, and the other is outages in key relationships in your life. Spiritual people seem to have an extra big dose of unworthiness, and I think it was because maybe one of their original motivations was to get in there and try to be better people or something. And at the very core of that is a sense of, I'm not already.
Oh yeah, totally.
Isn't that interesting? Worthiness is a given. Ask the dog about worthiness. Are you worthy, Moon Pie? Are you worthy? If I hold out a bone and say, are you worthy of this? He's worthy.
Oh yeah.
It's not a question. So it's pretty clear worthiness is a mind thing. You know, Garden of Eden, Tree of Knowledge, good and evil, right and wrong, good and bad, polarities, worthy, unworthy, all that's invented by the rational mind. It didn't exist before that. As soon as the rational mind was born, there became the possibility of are and are not worthy. Where before it's not that everyone was worthy, it just wasn't a question. Which is sort of Zen, really, but it's not. It was like in the 21 days of silence that I spent, you may remember, it wasn't that all the questions got answered, they disappeared.
Right.
They just weren't questions. So I don't ask that question anymore. I don't ask, am I worthy? It's just not a question. So that will ease, and so many things will move en masse that you won't even know what moved. I was talking with a woman in a session who said she's got this pervasive underlying sense of guilt. Doesn't know why. And I said, well, interestingly, I had that for my whole life. I had taken the NLP practitioner training in the late 80s and had asked these famous NLP practitioners from all over the world, what is this pervasive sense of guilt? They had no clue. and it did not go away. But with divine openings, it went, and I don't know when, and I don't know why, and I don't care, and it's gone. It just went. That energy moved. That's good news, is that, you know, several of you have mentioned parents. That's very important. That's that other piece I was talking about. Outages with, you know this well. In Landmark, I got the power of, in the Landmark, I got the power of just how much energy is liberated, how many bonds are cast off when we cut ourselves loose from those grudges and wrong makings and judgments and holding someone else responsible, how free we get. And that will happen.
That would be nice, because I keep thinking I've done it.
Right.
And then I hit something else that tells me I haven't. Let it all go. I mean, my mom, the present tense is fine. Mostly. Don't ask me why I'm afraid to call her still.
Okay.
But our conversations are so much better.
Oh, yeah. So,
but I'm better.
There's an energy that will move. And that's about as simply as I can put it. There's an energy that will move. Often even after it's okay in our head, there's still an energy that needs to move. And that's what I call a spiritual bypass. When in our head, we're like, oh yes, love and light, all is well, all is forgiven, all is let go of. But there's still an energy down here somewhere rumbling that needs to move. When it moves, that's freedom. And you know, give yourself a break. It is not wrong, but that is the way it is.